Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Profit Data. So today I'm going to talk about this extraction of historical data from NSEpy. Okay, so NSEpy is one of the model which offers the extraction of data from NSE website. So you can go ahead and can check this NSEpy. Okay, so this is what happens. You can set this thing in your Python and can install this thing and can extract this data. Okay, so as they were telling that you can extract the historical data and real-time data from NSE website. So today I'm gonna check with this thing. So exactly I'm doing with the historical data. Okay, because that's what we needed exactly. So this is very much dependent data. As we can see, this extraction is exactly going from NSE. So we can try this stuff and can check and can relate with whatever we have the chart with Zerodha. Okay, so before this start of these things, I want to tell you right now, since a simple format is there, you can just read the documents whatever they are offering and you can check over there. Now one thing is there, I didn't like their start date and to date as the start date and means like I end date. Basically you have to refer like format of a date time to mention these things. So here I'm going to talk how exactly you can use a date util to set those data from date and to date. So suppose if you want some 1 month data or some days data, how you can set those things easily and how you can extract those data. So this will be an automatic process. Okay, so you don't need to set this from date and to date, and obviously you can just set once from date and to date, so you can extract those data within month. So this data is like calendar, some holidays will be there and everything will be there. So exactly you need some 1 month data which is like possible. So if you go with charts and all, if you set 1 month data, you are exactly getting extraction of from month to month this data. So there is a standard format is there which I'm going to discuss. So if you just set those things, you can easily can extract those data from with the help of this NSEpy model. So before begin of this, I just want to tell you that prerequisite thing is required. So suppose if you are extracting this data, historical data, okay, you should process this data with this API. Upstocks and Zerodha definitely offers a basic API. So if you go with their historical data feed, they definitely per month charges are there. Okay, so I think instead of this, what you can do is like you can extract this data from NSEpy, which is like reliable, and then can set those intraday data for your intraday analysis. If you set these things and append with these things, it will definitely gonna help. Okay, and if you do so, your analysis is getting better and you're able to perform those for algo trading. If you want to do algorithmic trading, it will be easy if you do by these things with the help of fetching first historical data and then appending with intraday data. As we discussed in my other videos also, I've been shown that how you can set this intraday data by extracting from the WebSocket data. You can set those things and can call with the help of free sample and can set 5 minutes, 3 minutes. So all these things you can do from with the help of this thing from the basic API itself. So you no need to purchase a historical API. For that Zerodha for 2000 rupees ask extra for data feed for historical data feed, and for upstocks it is around 600 rupees. So you can just avoid those things and can do it from NSEpy itself, which is reliable, which I will show you how it is reliable. Okay, so for this extractions to set an automatic process from date and to date, you definitely need, you can use this from date and to date for extraction for other things also. Okay, how you can set and can extract all those things in this thing. Date time is very much necessary. Okay, so if you go with the extraction, I've been shown you from date and to date are very much easy process. Like if you go through my upstocks, this one getting this historical data feed, I've been showed you how exactly you can set those things. So strf time is enough, but what happens here, we need an strp time. Why? Because our data is in datetime, means like in this format. So basically I'll just show you how you can get into these things, so just follow. Okay, so if you are ready with prerequisite thing and with this NSEpy model, what are the things is required for this for pip install? I must say you definitely need you need to go with your module where exactly your Python is there, and all you have to select pip install NSEpy. So it will install NSEpy with this thing, and with you can go these things. And one more thing is there, see, as you see, the requirement is already satisfied, and dateutil is there. Okay, and you can write like you can go with the datetime also if you don't have. Okay, so you can go these things, dateutil. Okay, and one more thing is datetime. So these are the things which is required. So you can say as a relative delta also, dateutil, or you can say as a relative delta. So it will definitely will be there itself if you are doing this stuff. So you can try from these things. I think a pip install dateutil will help. It is means already, if it is like satisfied, you no need to install this stuff. Okay, so it will definitely gonna help. So you can try with these things. I think relative data is definitely not needed. You can say as a dateutil, and it will definitely gonna install. Okay, so we'll check with these things. We'll go with these things with dateutil and check. So this is how you can go, how you can for the pip install, how you can utilize. So all you have to do is like you have to go with the pip install dateutil. So this is how this is powerful stuff which you can use for your further stuff. I mean, if you want to go with this is definitely, I say that you want to go with these things, and this is definitely available in these modules. So as you see, if you want to download this stuff, you can go ahead and can download from the GitHub also, and with the pip install dateutil you can exactly can do this stuff. So this is how you can, with the help of thing, you can parse easily and can set those things. So definitely you can make use of this thing. Okay, so you can go ahead to the GitHub pages where exactly they have been mentioned how you can go. So this is very much necessary for setting those exactly small way. Just if you set today's date, and you can calculate from today's date to other distance. So this is what you have to go, like pip install Python dateutil. So this is how, if you go, so this is how you can install. So this is must, you should follow. Okay, Python dateutil. So this is how, as I said, requirement is, for me requirement is already satisfied. So this is how you can go. Okay, and you can check with GitHub how exactly they have been set, and you can for other things you can utilize. Okay, for me what is required is like this proper date set type, and I exactly need from date and to date. So I'm going to show you how you can utilize this stuff. Okay, so basic, I'll go with the basic things. Okay, so I need to extract this historical data. So all I have to say is like from NSEpy get underscore history. Okay, so this is done. From NSEpy I have to import get history, and then exactly I have to call this from date time import date time. It is simple. And then one more thing is there, that is dateutil. For that, all you have to select import dateutil dot relative delta. Okay, so this is how you can check with the GitHub pages also how you can utilize. Okay, so all I'm extracting those things, and exactly I'm helping with myself for setting an automatic process. So next what is required is like I can go with this one matplotlib also. Okay, so I'm going to say that import matplotlib.py plot as plt. I'll just show you how you can with ease format how you can set a style for calculating for this in a graph. For visualization purpose you can use this stuff as they have been shown for this plot. So exactly I'm going to show you how you can do it for yourself. with the help of this matplotlib. So we will go to the basic stuff. So now we need a present date. From that we are doing some calculations. So our 2 days is very much necessary. So all you have to say is like now. It will help in set our today's date. Okay, so which is I'm gonna print right now, which all you have to do is very much simple. You have to say to date and you can extract. So this is how you do to date. Okay, I think I'm doing extra work. Date time dot now. If I say these things, I'm exactly getting this from date. Okay, so as you can see, this data is exactly I'm getting this, Monday's date. Okay, and I'm able to get this stuff. Okay, so this is how this is the format is there: year, month and date. Okay, so we will process out this stuff. So we got the to date, but as you know that that won't format the process. I mean, this is the format we required, only like year, month and date. Okay, so this is how we should go. So here I've been extracted today's date, but I have to format this stuff. So I think I can try with this straight away with this strp time, but I just show you, just if I just go with the straight away to the strp time, okay, instead of strp time, it will definitely gonna give me error. So you can utilize this stuff. So all you have to say about to date itself. So date time dot strp time, and I have to talk about now and in the which format exactly I am going with this one. So it will be year, month, which is like this format exactly I need. Okay, so I am formatting this stuff. So let me check. I think I can't do this stuff without like getting into this format, because it is like date time date I have to mention like in anything is there. So as name now is not defined. Okay, I think this is a to date. I'm doing a lot of wrong stuff here because of, so this is how I'm missing this stuff, because I'm not including a string. Because of this exactly it is giving me, and it has be like date time something should be there. Okay, so first we need convert into string. We need to format these things, then we are definitely utilizing. So nothing is just we have to format this stuff. So it is the same stuff which I have to like format. And one more thing is I'm gonna show you right now. Easily I can print this to date in the format whichever I required. Okay, so one more thing is there, that is relative delta is also required. Okay, so instead of this strp time, we will try to include this strp time. I'm doing this stuff to make you realize why really these things is required. So if I have to set up from date, it will be very much easy. But what happens if I have to give this I have to minus this stuff from this one, so it will exactly calculate from this to this, and whatever days or month I will set, it will calculate from that one. So date util I can like can straight away can copy from this stuff itself and can set it here. And one more relative delta I have to call, and I can mention as days equals 10, 12, whatever it is, and it will definitely gonna print for me. So before printing this stuff, I'll just I'll just print once, and I'm gonna show you with a break like exactly how this thing is happening over there. For a format, this is the step you should go. So suppose if I go with this format with the string, this one, how exactly it will take. Okay, so if you check with this thing, okay, so if you see, this is the very much thing is required. Okay, for this thing a string is required to format this stuff, and then exactly we are moving. So this is very much basic stuff we should go on. So exactly right now you are good to go. You got a from date and to date, which is best. Okay, so if I say from date and to date, what exactly I am getting. So basic is like from should be minus from this stuff what I have been done. Okay, so exactly I'm been extracting 12 days data. Okay, so I'm saying this stuff. So if I say this thing, exactly I'm getting this data, and I process out this information. So this is days data. If I say month, okay, so we'll just go with the month itself. Month means if I say one means January from January I'm extracting, and if I say as a 6 means June. If I say as a June means I'm getting data from June. Okay, sorry, I think I've been misspelled. So here if I say, as you can see, from exactly from June I'm getting, from this November exactly I'm getting this data. So this is how, this is the format should be there, where you can set and can extract the data. So for today's date, says for Saturday, Sunday, and up to now we don't have any data. So I'm definitely gonna extract and show it to you what exactly we are getting. So now it is very much easy process. All you have to say is like data get underscore history, as I've been shown earlier also, how you can set for for historical data. So it will like same, you have to give the symbol and a start date and end date which you have to go. So if we have already set, so all you have to say from date, start, and end is all of to date. So we are exacting this data, and we have to say nothing about this thing. This is already set in a data frame, so we don't need this process out the information. So if I say, so this is how we are getting the data. Okay, so this is what, so this is, we will definitely gonna compare with other things also, and this is how you set these things. So easy, no, automatic process. And you can convert, like if I want from one, from January, so this is how you can process, and you are getting this data. So as you can see, I'll just show you. From June I was getting, now from January. So 12th, as you see, I'm getting this extraction of this data from date to this date, exact calculation, for a month it is going on. Okay, so this is how you're doing. Say suppose if you say from date to this date, exactly a calculation for 1 month. So exactly from 11 to 11 is like for 1 month for me. So this is exactly going from 12th, means 11th was some holiday will be there or something else will be there, so because of that we are getting 12th. So this is how the calculation gets, and exactly I'm getting from January and up to like 11th of this. So 9th means Friday, it was until Friday we are getting this data, and this is EOD data. For one day we are exactly fetching this data. So this is the best. So exactly I'm getting this close price, and with previous close which I am getting, whatever the previous close has been done, and the close price is also there with open, high, low, and even I'm getting this last price. So as you know, this is a importance is very much necessary for any kind of a technical analysis we do. We definitely require this data, as mentioned in the NSEpy module also. This is a very much required data, so you should go for these things. So right now I think I have been done. Right now I'm going to show you one more thing, which is how you can plot, and I'll do some comparison with data we got. So I will say plt.style, as I was calling one more module for this style. So as you can see, I've been getting smart with these things. So this is how you should do. If you are coding enough stuff, you are getting smarter with these things. So you should utilize, and Python is process. If you do so this is very much painful process. If you do by Excel also, you have to extract this data, then you have to analyze, then you have to do all those. So this is a very much consuming process. So instead of getting this, you can straight away get into Python and can do whatever you want to do. Okay, so if I am printing this data, and then exactly I'm plotting this stuff as it's shown. So if you go straight away, it might be not possible. So if I go with matplotlib, it will be very much easy, and whatever the style which I want to extract, so this is the format you should go, and if I plot, I am getting those data. So this is how easy I am doing for you, so you can extract and see this stuff. So this is the data which I got. So as you can see from this stuff, I am utilizing all of the other things which you can see. Okay, so this is how you should do for yourself, and I'm gonna just show you this comparison, little bit comparison I will do. Okay, so if you go with these things, if you analyze, if you like these charts, if you want to analyze, so this is a January, February, this is how this is going. So this is January data. So if you pull, as you can see at the back of this, x equals y equals here. So at the end of right hand side of yours, exactly can get this. Is x means your year, where exactly you are getting. So if you go this is the January data we are exactly getting. So 926 some it was there. So this is was getting. So as you can see, this is what the low which I am getting here. Okay, so around 882.996, some 882 was the low, which is in March. Okay, so this is by which I can analyze if I hover to these things, and this is was if I am getting this 2018, so this is was 1321 was the higher. So this is how you can analyze and can further process out this data. So I said earlier also, I am saying now also, you can utilize this stuff for your trading purposes. Also you can append this data with your intraday data and can analyze and can do stuff. You can go with with the basic API and can do stuff. Okay, so this is the best stuff you can go. So how you can do this stuff? So suppose this is my what I'm getting this data. So if I hover this stuff, I should get some stuff. Okay, it means last which I've been traded, whatever I'm getting. So suppose if I do so, I'm getting this data. So around 93 it was, the data was there. Okay, so this is, as you can see, this was the last tip of this data. Okay, so you can visualize this stuff also, where exactly what type of data it is going, and you can compare with the chart. So it was 1093 or something was there. So as you can see, last I am printing the last Friday data from extraction. So I am doing the comparison with whatever we are doing right now with Zerodha chart. Okay, so if I do so, I've been exactly getting this same chart as we visualize for this stuff. We can compare with for what January, February exactly we are getting. Okay, so if I say a little bit, I just do this stuff and try to compare. If you go with Quandal itself, there is data are not proper. But if you go with this stuff, as you can see, I've been extracting this data, and if I compare, the chart should be somewhat equivalent, not too much, but somewhat equivalent. So if I do so, let me check whether okay, so somewhat I am doing comparison with the candle data. Okay, so as you can see, I am doing this stuff. Okay, so January, February, so relatively it is good, same format has been gone, this process. And here we try to see the 1319. Okay, so we will try to analyze this stuff. We'll see whichever curve has been taken full of this thing. Okay, so here it was some as you can see 1321.87 is something showing me. So here in between 1319, you can see the close price. Exactly we are operating with the close price. So you can see left hand side of yours close, that is in August I am getting this stuff. Okay, so if I say this in this one, so if I say and I hover to these things, exactly I am getting the same stuff. So I am just doing some small comparison. Yes, I am getting the close price and nearby to this 1321 and stuff, all those things. So this is how I am doing. If I do this stuff, this is what the price was there. Okay, so this is what I am getting the close price, and exactly I am involving this with this stuff. So 1390, if I am moving most of it is getting over there. So this was nearby stuff. So what I am getting is Augustine. So we can do the comparison. It is accurate, it is very much accurate. Okay, and if I get to this tip, okay, and I compare with with this data, okay, see this printed data, I've been I think I should print the data also. So I'm gonna just set with this print data and exactly will compare what exactly we are getting at the end. So if I say the data, if I am printing the data, exactly I am getting this data and I will compare the last end of the day data. Okay, so that is 1093.45. that what should I get with last tip of the data? If I am getting this means I am doing perfect. Okay, I think I should get with original size. Okay, so this is how. So if you see at the tip, okay, if you go with this is the close price of this one, 1093.45. okay, so as you can see, if I compare with these things, okay, I am getting the exact 1093.45. this is what I am doing. Okay, so this is what the close price, and if I say about the open, 1106.25. yeah, open, great. So voila, so this is perfect. So that's what I said, you can extract this historical data, append with intraday data, and your algorithmic trading is ready. So this is like they are already said in the module. You can try by yourself. You can analyze with other indicators also. You can go with automatic or semi-automatic. So this is one of the best for these things. I think they are offering with you can go with the you definitely get a doubt whether I'm getting with future price and option prices also or not. So for that thing, I'll tell you, just they are offering each and everything. You can get with NSE, related to NSE, like you can get future price and option price and equity cash. So spot price you can get easily from these things, and all you have to say, like you have to say about futures whether it is true or not, and you have to set your expiry date. So you can get the future data, and if you want to say CP options price, you can just set these things, what type of option strike price and expiry date. So you are getting this stuff. So all you need to set these things, and expiry date also you can set these things from, like extraction you can get from instruments. As I've been talked about, like kite.instruments, which offer libraries and include all of the stock prices. So you can compare with, you can exactly can extract those strike price, option type, and easily can set these things. So yeah, you can utilize this stuff and can do this stuff. So I'm going to include more and more stuff about this, and we will definitely want to see in the future what exactly we are doing with this NSEpy model. Basically this is like an extraction, purely extraction from the NSEpy. They have been set and converted into API model. So if you don't want to go with extra stuff, this is the module which will definitely gonna help. Okay, so I just say that you utilize this stuff. If anything is there, just any doubt is there, you can regarding this video, you can comment below. So I'll wind it up this video. If you have any other queries or requirements, you can contact me direct via WhatsApp. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe.